Hey guys, it's me, everyone's favorite Dandy's World YouTuber. That's what I'm known for. I am the Dandy's World guy. Yummy yummy Dandy's World slop for my tummy. Back when I was working on the Befriend the Retro Slop video, I had a section written out about Dandy's World meant to be used in the first draft of the video, back when it was still about Dandy's World slop as a whole. I already had my thoughts written out, so I might as well share them with the class, refine my original points, and turn it into its own video. I find the general landscape of Dandy's World in games to be interesting. It's a concept that's been regurgitated ad nauseum, I suppose. I'm not a critic. Always slightly different, yet they all fall into the same idea. I'm not a critic. I don't really have a thesis for this video. What is there to really say about this game? There's nothing pretentious I can say about Scary Dandy's World's game where Dandy kills you. Instead, this is more of a string of consciousness. I have a lot to say about this medium, and I want the space to talk about it. So that's what this is, I guess. A box, I guess. But what even is a box? A horror game is a Dandy's World experience that is different per box. A symmetrical horror game would be something like Dandy's World, and an asim, one person is a prey. A la Dead by Friday the 13th, Dead by Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Dead by Killer Clowns from Outer Space, that sort of thing. Dandy's World, by extension, is a game like Dead by Dead or something similar on Roblox. The aspect that makes an asymmetrical horror game an asim is if the monster is controlled by the AI, that's an asim. So a game like Dandy's World, despite falling under a similar category as everything else in this video, is not an asim, subjectively because the monsters are bots. Many of the popular games today on Roblox are asims, because it's objectively The beginning of this genre starts with a collection of games subjectively, but I hate this game and I refuse to talk about it in any meaningful way. And as we continue, you'll begin to see a pattern.
This is the worst fucking game I've ever played.
Dandy's World is a blight on this platform and serves as the cause of the current landscape of asim games on Roblox. If something is synonymous with the term, it was more than likely inspired by this hog shit. I need to make it clear, I am heavily objective. I hate this game. This video is entirely my own opinion, but before we continue, I feel the need to reiterate that. My words are my own. My opinion is my own. And my own opinion is that I fucking despise this game. The gameplay loop is just Dead by Daylight but worse. Every map has around 5 generators for you to complete, featuring a recreation of the iconic Flow Free app. The issue is, doing it doesn't matter. If you go out of your way to do the objective, it doesn't unlock a win condition. It's fine though, because you don't play Dandy's World because you like the game. You don't play it because the gameplay is good. You play it because you have an unhealthy infatuation with Dandy's World would have been here, but I refuse to play it again. I was right, the game is dead and it's never coming back. I am never wrong about anything. What do you even say about Dandy's World 2? I'm being serious. What do you say about this game? It was the blueprint for a majority of today's Dandy's World, which isn't a good thing. If the base isn't good, what comes after won't be any better. Dandy's World 2 is either absurd bullshit or abysmal dog shit with no in-between. It's heavily player-sided. The fun of the game comes from being a big, strong dandy that can do as it pleases, ripping it for its own enjoyment. But you could also be dandy. Don't be dandy. To be as blunt as possible, people like Dandy's World 2 because they get to play as a character they like and have a power trip. That's it. There's no skill required, and 40 trillion skins of every recognizable dandy and also queso. I have nothing to say about Dandy's World. I'm not joking. This game is boring as fuck. The only reason I have it in the script is so this video shows up when you search for the game. It's the exact same as everything else, but you jump. I lied about the definition of Dandy's World slop in the previous video. This is Dandy's World slop. It doesn't have a unique art style. It's just so retro. Dandy's World. Dandy's World. I have to be honest, man, I have no idea what the fuck this is. Before I played it, I didn't understand what it was supposed to be, and after playing it, I still don't understand what it's supposed to be. The gameplay is the idea of content. Things happen, but none of it feels real. It's the POW world of Roblox. The game as a whole feels very rushed, which I don't understand how that could happen, considering it's a free game for child age 2 or some. The gameplay is the exact same as Forsaken, but with even less of a reason to do the objective. The game is supposed to be focused on bad moments where I've been out of a hitbox and still hit, or I blocked an attack only to still take damage. The speed makes it feel like there's more going on, but at the cost of functional gameplay. I keep comparing Doom by Fate to
Dandy's World
because its core identity is the same game. It's slightly different, but at its core they are identical. The game is currently in very early alpha, but as the game currently is, I don't believe future updates will make this game not shit. Dandy's World is a game with all style and no gameplay. That doesn't mean its art direction is good, but it's better than most. It has a style and it sticks to it. The UI elements are personally I adore that the game is in 4x3. I'm a sucker for Dandy's World. My issue with this game is that there is no game. I want to like this game, but there is no game. It becomes a game, there is no game, that is as mechanically in-depth as there is nothing. Dandy's World is an odd one. The time I played it, I didn't like it, and thought it was rather awful. Currently, I believe that. The game is pretty hogshit. This video is very negative. I don't want to be mean, but I have to. I don't like this game, but when I see this game, I see a bare-bones mock-up designed for profit. They try to be asymmetrical horror games, but fundamentally do not understand what makes a game like this work.
There's no real objective. There is no end goal. It's the idea of a game with no substance. These developers are copying off of each other's homework and changing nothing, but all of them have a different professor, so they get away with it scot-free.
I made a separate video on Die of Death because objectively, it does this concept better than anything in this video, and it's an ASIN. I can play Die of Death for hours on end and not get bored, but I have to force myself to engage with these games in order to have enough footage to write down notes. I wish I liked these games, but I don't. Out of everything available, there is only one ASIN that I genuinely like. This game doesn't take itself seriously. This game isn't meant to be good. This game is a joke, and it's been a joke since the beginning. That game is Die of Death, take Dandy's World. Make it good. The game was originally made to mock the current asymmetrical scenario, which at points you can certainly tell. It has lore and a plot, but it doesn't take itself too seriously. The mythos only exists as long as you want it to. Currently, it's devoid of much content, but the devs are self-aware of that fact. A major update that includes a full recode of the game has been getting chipped away at for months now. This isn't a Noli situation, it's passionate devs wanting to fix their bullshit. It's a walking corpse in need of resuscitation, but the game as it is still pretty good. Take everything I say with a huge grain of salt. I'd rather say my piece on the game now than wait forever on an update that's been in development for close to a year. If the update changes every aspect of the game, I'm a stupid, dumb, idiot baby. If nothing happens, I'm super smart and powerful and never wrong ever. I'm not sure where to put this, but you can get hit through walls. Terrible games for terrible people.